Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about what your parents won't tell you and what they actually want you to do. So this is going to be a bit of a topic, and a lot of people, they'll be like, oh no, my parents want me to be happy. They want me to go do whatever I want. But that's wrong, okay? Your parents, let's figure out first of all what your parents have done for you. They have given up their youth if they had you young. They have worked for years in probably quite difficult jobs, quite difficult situations, I know my parents have, to provide for you until you're 18. And even then, you're probably in the house for another couple of years, so they're still trying to provide for you, they're still working for providing for you. And if you go to uni as well, then that's another few years. So it's probably 25 years, maybe a little bit less, 23, of them fully providing for you. At some point, I hope you would have gotten a job to do a little bit more for yourself, but they'll be there, they'll be cooking your meals, paying for your clothes and that sort of thing. And it's remarkable how all of it goes unnoticed. Like now, look, I can see now, so maybe you're 18, you've got a job, and you're looking at how expensive clothes and shoes are. You're like, oh, it's a lot of money for all of that. Oh, this is a lot, and then I've got to buy this as well, and then your car needs maintenance, it's got its MOT coming up, you've got all of these different things coming in. Think about what your parents were doing. They had to buy their own clothes, they had their own car to deal with, plus they had their full-time job, plus they were looking after you, plus they were getting your clothes, feeding you, cooking meals. There is so much that your parents have done for you that you haven't noticed, that you haven't realised, and that you have not been so grateful for. You need to be more grateful for how much they have done, because I guarantee that whatever situation you're in, your parents have done a lot to help you. They have done a lot to provide for you. It may be it was only in your first few years, it may be it's only come in recently, but they have. I hope that they have provided for you. And this is going on to the first thing. This is what they actually want you to do. Yeah? They want you to be successful. They want you to go out and conquer. They want you to go out and make as much money as possible, be around as many good people as possible. They want you to make the right connections and flourish, because that's what everyone wants of a child, of their own child. They want you to be the topic at the dinner table conversation with their friends. They want you to be the standout that completely makes everyone else look just average, because they want to have a feeling of, I created that, I did that, that has come from me. And that's fine, because they're your parents, so you've got to go out and do that for them. At least work towards something so that you can pay them back with a feeling of you achieved something magnificent with your life. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to get to that level so that when my mum speaks to her friends and the parents of the people I went to school with, she can ask them, oh, what's your son doing now? Oh, he's working at a tech firm. He's doing maintenance. Oh, that's great. What's Jack doing? He's a millionaire. He's rich. He's living out in Thailand. He's just an animal. But where is the difference? Like, where is the correlation there? Grew up in the same place, same town, went to the same school, but I took off and they didn't. There's got to be a difference there somewhere. And this is the main thing that they won't tell you. They won't tell you. Your parents love you too much. They won't tell you to go out and get that job, grind really hard. They won't tell you to get your shit together and properly go in on something and go all out and absolutely master something. They won't tell you to do this. They won't tell you that they want you to retire them. They won't tell you that they want you to become so successful that they don't have to work, because they don't want to put that pressure on you. They do not want you feeling the burden of having to provide for them. But yet, that is something that they want. And it's something that I am going to do. I may not be at that stage right now, but I'm sure I will do it eventually. My parents are so important to me, and they deserve so much because of what they have provided for me. And that you should do the same, because they won't be around forever, so make them feel like royalty for as long as you can now. And I know my parents, I know that they will never tell me that they want me to retire them. They will never say that you need to work harder because I'm not retired yet. They will never say that. But I know that that is what they deserve, and deep down, that's what they want from me. They want me to achieve such a high level that they don't have to work. And I believe we should all be aiming for similar levels, because your family is one of the most important things. And if you cannot provide for your family and those that you love, then you have failed as a man. Because that is your job, that is your requirement. If you're not earning enough to be able to provide your kids with whatever they need to learn, maybe it's a private school, but they still have to learn the life lessons. Maybe it's a coach for chess or karate or boxing, whatever. If you can't afford that, then you need to earn more money. If you can't afford to take your wife on that fancy trip and treat her like an absolute queen, then you need to work harder. You need to earn more money. If you can't afford to retire your parents before the actual retirement age for them, then you need to earn more money. Because no one that you know, everyone that's associated with you should have the feeling that because they know you, they are going to be looked after. If you know them closely, that is. Your friends, your family should always have the feeling of, I'm going to be looked after because I knew Jack. I know Jack. I helped him when he was younger. I brought him up. I did this. We were great friends. Whatever it is, that is why you need to strive to provide for those you love.